Hello right bags, it's Jade Plays Games back again for another Ark Survival Evolved news video. Today we're going over some of the update stuff that's coming to PC and the actual console update on Friday, as well as revisiting the official server wipe video I done recently to give you a little bit more information about what was said on Twitter recently. So PC is getting an update today that should be adding the Tapijara tech saddle. I showed you guys this the other day. Alongside that there are some major bug fixes. So you can see here Jat's posted an update about a large update coming later today which will fix a number of bugs. Two important bugs that should now be fixed is the rate at which dinos consume food in water or in stasis. You should now see them consume just as much as they would have previously. When the next major version goes live on all platforms you'll see this change take place. To compensate for this we've made some changes to the rate at which baby dinos eat food, and you'll find out that they're eating much less than they did previously. We'll be posting full patch notes later on as there's still some work being done which will go through the tweaks, changes, bug fixes, new features and more. So to break that down, if you don't know, there was a glitch that if you left dinosaurs in water you could basically get them to eat quicker, I do believe, if I got that right, and it would mean they would breed or grow up quicker. Correct me if I'm wrong, so I haven't done it on official. Now, something to do with this glitch actually comes from the fact that people's dinosaurs were being left in water would drown, or they would fall through the earth. That was a couple of updates ago. They seem to have fixed that, but in fixing that, they have obviously created a new problem. So it does look like this has all been nipped in the bud now. So people that have been using it to ultra breed gigas to wipe servers and things like that, hopefully that won't be the case anymore after this update. And you can see that baby dinos were obviously consuming too much food, so they've reduced that much as well. Now this update, including these bug fixes and the Tapijara saddle and some other new features that we're still waiting for at the moment as it's running about 2 days late, is coming to Xbox and the PS4 on Friday. So they really are introducing updates that are going to be royally in line with the PC only a few days after, which is fantastic news. So getting back to the nitty gritty though of what we're really wanting to be talking about today. Let's just say that video I put out was pretty popular, 30,000 views. We've had over 715 comments. But I could definitely sense about 60%, I would say 60 to 70% could be in favour of wiping. Now genuinely I thought you lot would be all more actually upset or worried about the wipe taking place rather than not taking place, and it looks like the player feedback from just this one video does seem to be like it isn't the best thing. There are certainly people that are upset, and that's fine, you can totally be upset. There is some actual news to add to this, depending on how you view it. Big shout out to Ryan again, who notified me of this. We're taking a look using the Ark Dev Tracker. Casanova, or Chris, he's one of the people that runs a lot of the things to do with content for Ark, tweeted this tweet out 6 hours ago. Server wipe is a rumour, don't listen to rumours. We are looking at doing a collector's edition for PC owners. You don't have to rebuy for early access. But then he quickly changed it and he's put don't listen to rumours. We are looking at doing collector's swag for PC later. You don't have to rebuy it for early access. So could this actually mean he was told something wrong? Is there going to be an announcement of a server wipe like I'm predicting? Truth is we don't 100% know, but like I said, everything that told me, the way that said answered them questions in that video that I showed you, the way that the devs have not been responding to anyone's questions about it even though they've previously stated they would not be wiped, does lend itself to the fact that they probably will wipe some form or nearly all the servers. Who knows, maybe they're going to tailor it, maybe they really will change it going and it's only going to be empty servers. There's been some talk as well about setting up legendary servers where people will be able to go and it might still contain your in-game items or your in-game dinosaurs that you could transfer over to. That could probably be a happy compromise. For me, if that was the ability to do that you could transfer to certain servers, it means the alpha tribes wouldn't lose out, and it would mean that the alpha tribes would probably be going up against each other. And if it's a PvE experience, then again at least you'll be able to take your dinosaurs with you to another server if they do this for PvE. As soon as there's some news on this I will let you know. So for everyone asking do I know anything, I promise you as soon as I find out I'll do another video for it. As soon as I've read this I've done a video, even though it's like 2 o'clock in the morning for me. What is clear is you've definitely got mixed opinions about it. But for the whole, you guys agree that a server wipe is there because of all the duping that goes on, because of all the glitching and shenanigans that lots of people have abused and used. it would give a fair start if they did actually wipe. As ever, let me know what you thought. Have you gone through these comments? Has any of them changed your mind? Have you come to think about something differently? I think the legendary server idea is a fantastic idea. In fact, I suggested that, well, not to them, but I said it out loud. They should have servers that only allow big tribes. You have to be like maybe in 100 tribe members or something like that. And they're the only ones that can transfer their dinos or items over to like some fresh servers and let the big boys battle it out. And certainly there should be absolutely some way to actually mean that PvE players can bring their dinos. PvE work just as hard though. They still go and tame as many dinosaurs usually as a PvP tribe. And they'll want to build massive bases usually, or do something really creative normally with their bases, because they don't have to worry so much about them getting destroyed. So they still have to grind just as much as you. It's not about PvP or PvE being better or they shouldn't care. It's about whether or not the server wipe should happen or shouldn't happen. And lastly, we're going to finish off with a big comment from this guy here, Dae Mi-hyun, who's basically talking about the breeding imprint times and how unhealthy it is to have such short imprinting times. Currently they're around 4 hours, and you'll know that you guys have been pestering me and telling me I should do a tutorial how to make it quicker. There is no real tutorial, there is simply a command that will make your baby grow, and I'm going to show you that, guys. I was hoping the next update would actually allow the sliders to be adjusted, but it looks like that still hasn't been implemented, and it doesn't even work like that. So this guy goes on to talk massively about the reasons why it should be reduced, and that health is important to gamers, and that it's always been an issue and they should look at it again. The right hand, otherwise known as Jade, is one of the main honchos at Ark. He does a lot of the engineering and actual work on it. He simply replies that they're hopefully going to be able to remind people to take tips, and that it don't have to necessarily go for 100% imprint. It wasn't intended that people would do that religiously. That you don't lose that much, the difference between 100% imprinting and not getting 100% imprinted. But he does say they will look into it and they will look at the system again and see if there's anything they can actually change. So possibly in the future they may extend the taming period or the imprinting period, so you don't have to do it every 4 hours, or at least put it on servers like dedicated servers and non-dedicated servers or single player that you can change it yourself. There are sliders for it available, but they simply just do not work on any console, and you can't even change anything on the ini files to make that better either on PC, so it is a problem shared by all. Again, as soon as I get any more decent information about if it's coming, when it's working, if there's any changes, I'll let you guys know. So that's it, another Ark Survival Evolved news done and dusted. As ever, put your comments in the box down below, let's have a real good conversation about stuff. As soon as I get any info and news, I'll let you guys know, and I'll be up a bit longer waiting for this update, another half hour or so, and then I'll go to bed. Until then, bye bye.